he was going to be out there, and he's a good player. I mean, basically, the only game we beat him, he played in, during the regular season. So, he's an all-star player. Obviously he's not as healthy as he. He's just not 100%. So, but I'm sure that gave him an emotional lift for him just being out there, and he made a couple of plays that were key. But for us, I think the difference in the game was that we didn't play with the energy that we really needed to beat this team. And if you don't, you struggle against them. I thought we had the pace of the game where we need to have it at the start, the first quarter, and even in the second quarter. But we end up 37 in the second half. You won't be able to beat the team doing that.
Question from the group? Yeah. Question from the audience?
Oh.
What did you feel like kind of unraveled there in the fourth offensively with the turnovers and misses?
Well, the turnovers. We can't turn the ball over against this team, and I think we had 3 straight turnovers on possessions right there. I didn't like the pace of the game at all in the fourth quarter. I didn't think that we ever got in the open court, and that you can see that that's true. We end up with 4 fast break points. I think we had 2 in the first half, or maybe 4 in the first half. I'm not sure, but there was never opportunities for us to attack in the open court. We let their defense get set. We were able, although Amari had a big game, we weren't able to really take advantage of getting him the ball in good situations where he could go to the basket and then create shots for guys. So at the end of the day, we basically played at their pace. And if we do that, we'll get ourselves in trouble.
Alvin, LaMarcus Aldridge, big game. Can you talk a little bit about that after him not having such a big game the first 3?
Well, he started out great. Wasn't so much the post-up plays, just the face-up jump shots that he made. And then with us trapping the screen and rolls, he seemed to create a little separation today and was able to catch it and shoot it some. And then on his post-ups, we fouled him. He goes to the line, I think, 12 times. Can't have him shooting 12 free throws. He's not that type of post-up player, because usually he's a jump shooter over the top. So we got to do a better job, number one, defending him, and we got to do a better job making him catch the ball a little bit out of the comfort zone. We did a good job of doubling him a couple of times where he had to pick up the basketball. But all in all, we just got to do a better job altogether. I just thought that the offensive rebounding was the difference in the game. It's 17 to 5, which means that was about 8 chances that we didn't have an opportunity to run on a miss. And if you're going to be effective against this team, you got to run on a miss. You can't be taking the ball out of bounds and trying to attack that way, because then they have an opportunity to get the defense set and get set back and get set.
Anyone have a last question for Coach Gentry? Thank you.
All right, guys.